Since I got Mono here, I decided I wanted to make a video about how we want to see the Pokemon series to move on. Anyways, and Mono say hi. Anyways, we're gonna start off by saying we want something different when it comes to regions. Lately, we've been seeing tons of regions that have like a mountain in it, a few caves, and a forest, which is pretty much the generic set for most Pokemon games, and about 10 to 12 towns. So what we're thinking is maybe you could start out in a mountain. Like there's a bunch of mountains in the region, and you live on a village on the side of a mountain, and you have to do a lot of things to get out of the mountain and to go to the next mountain. And then there's like gym leader cities everywhere. Maybe different things could lead to more replayability. What do you think, Mono?
I know that sounds like just a mountainous region with a bunch of rock and ground types, but I mean one mountain has a whole bunch of rock and ground types, another has a forest on the side of the mountain that has a whole bunch of grass types in it, another being a snow-covered mountain with a whole bunch of ice types, and others, I don't mean just like pure
Also,
regular mountains.
Also in this region, there's like mini mountains, and there's a gym leader for a bunch of types, like 10 gym leaders rather than 8. So if your team is not very good against say the fairy gym, because you have a dark type, a fighting type, a bug type, and a dragon type, and that's your team, and you can't beat the fairy gym, well then you could probably destroy the psychic gym, right?
I mean, choose what gym you do next instead of having to do them in a certain order.
What?
I mean, you would choose the gym you do next instead of doing them in a specific order.
Yeah, they do that in a lot of games, like Gen 1, Gen 2. They do it in all games, to be honest, except for Ruby and Sapphire and X and Y. Anyways, and Black and White. But I think it's cool that you could choose your own destiny. In X and Y and Black and White, you
I
were
think
blocked off in most pathways until you beat the gym. But if you have a bunch of pathways, and you might be thinking, oh, but the levels will be different. Well, they could program it to where the gyms are after you beat a gym, the gym leader's levels are like 5, 6 levels higher, and the trainer's levels do the same thing.
yeah,
That doesn't seem that hard.
I want to see some better multiplayer.
Yes, maybe like you
I
could
know
if
the training is cool, but I want to see playing the team together, story mode together, playing as a
yes,
gym together.
and they talk to both of you instead of just you, and like you
Yeah,
communicate with voice chat the whole game. Anyways,
that would be amazing.
also I would like to say one thing about regions. We don't need any more Kanto. Gen 1 Kanto, Gen 2 Kanto, Gen 3 Kanto, Gen 4 Kanto. I don't want to see it ever
Yeah,
again. I'm sick
I'm
of
not with
Kanto.
Kanto. As much as I love Kanto, I'm
Yeah,
kind of sick of it.
you might love Kanto, but do you like seeing it every generation? Do you like seeing
No,
it all the first 4 generations? I mean, Gen 1 and 2. That's okay. Gen 3,
yeah,
pushing it a little bit and then putting it back in Gen 4, just like, please stop. Like, and they did stop. They finally listened to us, but this Kanto every gen thing should never happen again. Okay, we're back, and now we want to talk about the minigames in the Pokemon franchise. Alright, so basically all we have is Underground. And now in X and Y, they added some really cool minigames in Pokemon and Me. And Super Training. But what if every time you wanted to use an HM, you had to do a minigame? But if you don't like these minigames, you could just turn it off when you start the game. It's like, do you want to have minigames when you use HMs? And if you don't, click
yeah.
no. If you do, click yes. And
Like
so
for Rock Smash, that you have Rock Smash when you're doing a rock, and you have to hit certain pressure points on a rock for it to hit.
or you can you have to click the stylus on the rock at a good time or something, or click A
Yes,
when
I
he's
mean,
about to hit the rock. And the harder you hit, the
and
more
like
of the
when you
rock
use,
that breaks off.
and like when you use fly, you're flying through the air, you have to dodge obstacles in the air.
Yes, that would be cool. Plus, like when you're surfing, That would be a cool mini game. And then when you have to fight the trainer, and when like a trainer sees you, like it would just be cool to have new styles of gameplay. Anyways, I would like them to bring back one of my favorite things in any video game ever, the underground. Now I know the underground kind of sucks. I know this. But it's a cool way to get stones, to get fossils, to get random competitive items. And if they made it, hey, they should just bring it back and make it better. And here's how they could do it. They could make all lands collectible. Like in Platinum, you could only go to a certain area when you're in a certain area of the map. And it makes sense, but it shouldn't be there. It's annoying. Plus, there should be shines on every part of the map. One time, I waited 2 days just to get shines to appear on my game. And I don't think that's a glitch. I think that's just a general flaw. If Game Freak's watching this, that would be a very cool thing because it was a cool way to get stones. Because it's kind of fun to see what you can find in each area. Do you have any other mini game suggestions? Alright. Now we're on to the expansion of types. And there we got some bug types because bug types are both of our favorite types. Yeah, anyways, bug types are very popularly known as the bug poison, the bug fire, the bug steel, and the bug flying. And we've seen that every generation. But why can't we see like a bug dragon, a bug poisoned, a bug electric? Wait, we have that Joltik. Joltik's awesome. A bug ground. Bug ground. We need all these extra types because the bug type is actually really amazing. It's super effective to a lot of types. It resists some really known types. Like dark, I think resists it. I don't know, but we just want to see something different with this type. Also, Pokemon like what's his face? The fire guy, Litleo. Why is it normal type? I mean, I love the normal typing. It has a lot of cool Pokemon. I just really love normal types. But why does it just need an extra weakness? Another thing, they should just make normal super effective to normal because if you were like returning, it would always be super effective because normals are just basic. So if they were fighting another normal, like say if a person was fighting another person, they would both pretty much get at least a good hit if they're at semi-equal power. And that would kind of make sense for fighting types, but fighting types are too overpowered. They don't need another super effectiveness. What do you think about this? The subject of typing. What? Anyways, also we need more. Yes. You talking about psychic types?
No, I'm just like, we have dual type Pokemon.
Yes.
So we don't have dual type moves.
No. Two types don't make sense. I tried Hawlucha and its little air dive thingy, and I did not like it. Anyways, I would like to talk about another thing. Flying types. Why can't there just be a plain flying type? I don't think there's even just a plain bug type. No, yeah, there is Caterpie. But there should be plain flying types because flying types are only weak to electric and rock, and electric, rock, and ice. But if you give them normal flying, now they don't resist fighting anymore. They just lose some of their points when you add normal to them or you add dark to it. Why can't the only plain flying type is Tornadus, and nobody likes the Genie Trio, I don't think. I kind of like the Genie Trio, but they're not very good. They're not very cool. Except when they're in the Therian form. The Therian form is pretty badass. So, do you have anything to say before we wrap up on this video? Alright. Mono and Captain Falk, or Leader Hayato here, signing off. I forgot to say hello, hello in the beginning of the video. Phone.